Hey everyone, this is David, Fairly Secret Music, and I am at the Cheapo in Blaine, Minnesota. So, whoops, sorry. So I am going to show you guys how big this store is and go to the metal sections basically. So it is ginormous. It is huge. Very large. They have a recent arrival section that's this long. That is all the stuff from the last week or so, and new releases are on the end cap here, and then each genre basically has its own end cap. I will go through, used CDs are roughly $4.95 to like $8.95 or something like that. This is definitely the metal store in this chain of stores. And oh, look, Rust in Peace. Maybe I'll grab that because I want to see what the difference in sound quality is. This is definitely the metal store out of the chain, yet, as you can hear, that is not metal. So, I will bring you to the new vinyl. I don't know if there's a lot of older vinyl that is metal, but if you can see, they have an R&B section that's fairly long. Then they have the pop rock, easy listening. This is all new LPs. So you will find country, more new LPs. I think this is the rock side. Yeah, I see Tori Amos and Rush on this side. Also, all along the walls right there, from right about here all around, those are all cassettes. So I'm gonna go to the section that all the vinyl watchers are looking for. Honestly though, they do have a pretty big punk section on vinyl. And some of the prices, let's see, Discharge, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, you guys know what used or new stuff sells for. Fugazi at least is $17.99. This is my favorite Fugazi album, Studied Eye of Nothing. Let's see how much all goes for like 26, 23, 23, 15. So let's go to the metal. We're going to section due to poor wireless reception. I might have little hiccups in my video, but the further over in the store I get, the better I will be. Candlemass picture disc for $33. That's awesome. God, that's crazy. Cannibal Corpse, a lot of picture discs. Let's just look at, I think Clutch stuff is fairly inexpensive. Yeah, look at that. Let's look at their best album. Clutch, Strange Cousins from the West, $39.89. Oh, this is a great album. It looks like they have a lot of just new vinyl in here, and you'll notice that unlike the other store, all their metal is in one spot rather than put in between the CDs, which I like better, having it all in one spot, because then you going. I need to get this Flotsam and Jetsam on CD. Sorry, I had to say the same thing twice. I'm not sure if I'm losing connection because I'm so far away from the Wi-Fi that I'm kind of stealing it from. And I always check on CD for Nuclear Assault stuff and Cannibal Corpse stuff for Metal Mickey. I showed this before. This is the second version of the video. My wife texted me, and then you had Tom Waits saying, "What's he building in there?" basically. So that is their vinyl section. You guys, when you get used metal, it doesn't really come in very often.
For vinyl, it's so rarely occurring. Typically, if it's any good or we think it's going to sell pretty fast, we'll just run it through the recent arrivals with everything else.
Oh, right.
And
so
it
they
tends
have
to disappear right out of there. But if it's something more obscure or hardcore or undergroundy, I'll just put it straight in here with the new ones.
Sure.
Sometimes I even try and put it on an end cap if it's something really just to feature it, because I'm like, oh look, so you don't get it very often, as you say. Yeah, so a lot of the used metal doesn't come in or stay in for very long, so they put them in the recent arrival records or on an end cap, like he said. They do end caps of stuff. At the one store, they used to have them on the wall, but they don't do that anymore. They don't have the space. Honestly, they wasted their space by putting other things up at the Minneapolis store, which is the next store I'm gonna show you guys. There's a couple stores that I want to show you guys. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not heard Grand Funk Survival, this is an amazing album, but the drummer hated putting the tea napkins on his drums, but the producer made him, and honestly, the drum sound on it is amazing. But look at that, $4.20. I think there's fair, good, and fine are the three, and they go in that order from least good condition to the best condition. But now a fair is going to be $4.20 on vinyl, and well, depending on what it is and what the condition is. I think the prices have went up since I worked for Cheapo. Let's see. I want to see if they have anything. Well, let's look at this. Later club pressing used of Led Zeppelin 4, $29.40. This looks like the hot row. I'm gonna find something that people will go, holy crap, hopefully. I'm going a little fast here. This might not be as fun. Yeah, but I didn't find any metal in there for you. So, that probably is the most boring part of this whole video. Let's go to the CD section. As I said, this place is huge. This whole section over here is modern rock, and then classic rock starts right about there and goes all the way over about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides, and I'm considering this one side. This is the metal section. So this thing has 5 sides of just metal. I'm going to just kind of go through it really quick. As I said before, usually used CDs go from $4.95 up to, on an average,
up to like about $8.95, $9.95, depending on what it is, how much the original price was. But they have tons of used stuff, tons of new stuff on CD. I'm trying to go a little slower. There are a couple things that I want to check for Mike. So they also have an end cap with stuff on it. Sometimes it's a good place to check just in case they put something that nobody else is looking for. They don't have quite as many shirts as that one store I showed you, but like they have Sleep, Iron Maiden, Mastodon. Actually, way over here, they have the poster rack again, and all their shirts are put up there, so they actually line up, and that is actually pretty cool. They have a huge bin full of metal DVD, some more metal, and maybe some punk shirts. This is the extent of, they have one huge row for punk, but I'm gonna keep on going down metal and show you guys all the metal stuff that they have. That's right, 1 second, I have to check for Cannibal Corpse for Metal Mickey. I don't think they had it the last time. No, Mike, that's the only version they have. Sorry. I see that you're messaging me right now, so I'll message you in a few seconds. And sometimes they'll have hair metal in their metal section, but most of the time it's in like the classic rock section. Death Angel Act 3. This album was so great. I own this one. Finally, they put Frolic Through the Park and made that available. I don't pay $15.95 for CDs. That's just highway robbery. It's been highway robbery since 1995. You guys know that. But I love this place for used stuff. Sure, that doesn't really support the band, but if you want to support bands, you go to the shows. You buy merch directly from them. One thing I wanted to show you that I think is pretty cool is that Dark Angel is now readily available. I had to get mine from someplace in Russia, which had the coolest packaging ever, but I don't have this album. I didn't like Don Dottie's voice, but part of me just says I should have it anyway. I haven't listened to the whole thing in so many years. Darkness Descends, that is. And it has bonus tracks. These have bonus tracks too, but I already have versions of them, and the whole rebuy thing is a little bit overwhelming after a while. For myself, I have to see if they have that Flotsam and Jetsam album. Let's see. They don't even have... I know they have a Flotsam and Jetsam section, but do they have it? No, they don't. Sorry if this part is pretty boring. Let's go through all the metal. The other thing I look for all the time is, you know, Keel, Final Frontier. I'm constantly looking for that. I just can't pay
$30+ for Keel the Final Frontier. It's not worth that much to me. I'll eventually get it, and I'll probably get it at a really good price. All right. Well, I think you guys have seen enough of this. What is that? Nope, no nuclear assault for you, Mike. So, look at this huge section. That has actually only brought me up to the O section. Ooh, should I get the organization for $2.95? Maybe I'll check it out. I know Mike has said he likes this album. I think I will. $2.95. That's a steal. All right. Look at this. I still have this much that I haven't gone through. By the way, they also have DVDs, Blu-rays, all lining this wall. And so this is modern rock. I can bring you over there. You guys aren't so into metal that you can't see a modern rock section. On the other side of modern rock, they have soundtracks. Modern rock for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these sides of modern rock CDs. And then you got classic rock for 6 of them. All right. This is Cheapo in Blaine, Minnesota. This is the metal store. This is where you guys want to go.